So let's say your response is to curl up, wave your arms, kick your legs, and scream.
Yeah.
Okay? So the next time that it feels those same, feels it's in the same situation, it says do it again. But it's natural. You know, think about. Let's use fear as an analogy. Now, you know, the first time you feel fear, your unconscious is going, what am I supposed to do here?
Mm.
And it's running around looking for a handbook. There isn't one.
Yeah.
You know, where's the user manual? There isn't one. You have to make something up. So it dips into the primal instincts and stuff. You know, the stuff it's preconditioned with.
Yeah.
And let's say, for argument's sake, the logical first time that most people feel fear is going to be being born.
Yeah.
You know, and just think of it logically. There you are, floating around, bit of doggy paddle. All your needs are being met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a bit restless, so you kick out a bit and get complaints. Complaints from the neighbours. But everything's serene, isn't it?
Yes.
And then suddenly you're tipped upside down and you start going down this black death slide. Well, it might as well be.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on.
No, that's very true now.
And you're being pummeled on the way down.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, everything's as it should be. If you're not, you got this cord wrapped around your neck as well.
Yeah.
And your unconscious is going, what do I do? What do I do? So it says, do this, whatever this is.
Yeah.
And so you do. So you start. You come out, and what happens? What's all this? What's all this stuff?
Yeah, it must be an alien experience.
Yeah.
For 1 minute to be darkness.
What are these things that are moving around? You know, doctors and nurses and what have you. And it's just it is an alien experience, traumatic. But your unconscious does something. Okay, it does something. It pulls something out of its bag of tricks and says, "This is how you respond." So let's say your response is to curl up, wave your arms, kick your legs, and scream.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next time that it feels those same, feels it's in the same situation, it says do it again.
Does it get that faster because it's learned how to do it?
Yeah.
The first time. So
Yeah.
it's almost like one of those things where you get a skill set. The first time you do it, you crap, and then you get better and better because the repetition's there.
Yeah. But also that skill set gets changed. Now going to anger, anger is a better analogy for this bit. So the first time you react to anger, let's say you're 2 weeks old, you're there in the little nappy and the stupid little hat they always put babies on, or put on babies, and in the romper suit there's 3 sizes too big because you're going to grow into it. And food supply's late.
Yeah.
And you're hungry. And this is the first time you've ever been hungry. Your body is now reacting differently, and again your unconscious is running around saying, where's the manual? What's it say in the manual? There isn't one. So do something. So it says, okay, lie on your back, kick your legs, wave your arms in the air, scream, go red in the face. So you do. And what happens? The boob arrives. Yeah. The milk supply arrives. Good, that worked. Next time it feels the same situation, the same feelings, do the same again.
Yeah.
And this time you don't get fed. You get your nappy changed.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
It's not what I was expecting.
Not what I was expecting at all. So it then changes it the next time it happens. It starts to be able to differentiate a little bit.
Right.
It says, okay, you're hungry, scream. Your nappy needs changing, it's burning, scream. But scream a different way.
Right.
Yeah, by the time you're 12, you're not lying on your back in the middle of Sainsbury's or Tesco's.
You'd be concerned,
Yeah,
but
because you haven't been fed, because you know you won't get what you want.
Yeah.
So your response will have changed. But there's a connection. There's the first event, and the first event is the template for everything that follows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like building a business process.
Yes, you've just evolved with it over time.
You evolve. Yeah, but it's still connected to the first time you've encountered it. So what NLP allows me to do is to take people back to that first event. Look at what was done, get the unconscious to review what it did, and 9 times out of 10, the unconscious looks at it and goes, oh shit, didn't mean that. And it learns from it. Having learned from it, you can then get it to apply that to all of the events up to now. And it changes the way in which it responds.
It's more like a cascading event that filters naturally, as opposed to trying to go from the end where you are at 12 and work your way back through all that mess. It's easier to go back.
Just go back to the root.
Go back to the start and let it naturally.
Yeah, because if you don't deal with the root, then those conditions are still in there. It doesn't matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to prevent the triggers all the time.